What's up? This is SynClaiR the Wolf. All right, this video right here poses a question, and this question is directed towards those of you MCU fans, not Black Panther comic fans, not the comic fans, but the MCU fans. This is a question directed towards you, particularly those of you who do not want to see the character T'Challa, who is the alter ego of Black Panther. You don't want to see him recast. The question is this: how does not recasting T'Challa honor Chadwick Boseman? I'm going to ask again. How does not recasting T'Challa, the King of Wakanda, aka the Black Panther, honor Chadwick Boseman? Because here's the thing. If you kill the character off, you know what that does? That really makes people forget about the character, because he's only had one solo movie. All right, and also it puts to waste all the hard work and dedication Chadwick Boseman had put into the character and the comic legacy of the character. All right, you cannot do that after one solo movie. Now, some of you may argue, well, Black Widow only had one solo movie, but here's the thing. Black Widow is not on the Black Panther's level. You understand that? Okay? Natasha Romanoff is no T'Challa, okay? We're talking the King of Wakanda, okay? We're talking about someone whose story we've just mainly scratched the surface of. Okay, as far as Natasha Romanoff, aka the Black Widow, she made her first appearance in Iron Man 2. All right, back in 2010. All right, so you can't really compare the two. All right. Now, as far as I really don't see the logic behind not recasting him just because the actor died. All right. Chadwick Boseman himself, when he texted, what's his name? Roland Martin. When Chadwick Boseman was ill and he had sent a text to Roland Martin, all right, he told Roland Martin that he wanted the viewers to see the character and not him, all right? So Chadwick Boseman, whenever he portrayed a character on film, he wanted the viewers to see that character and not Chadwick Boseman. All right? So, for those of you who's saying that he shouldn't be recast, I'm going to just be flat out honest with you. You don't care about the character T'Challa. You don't care about the Black Panther franchise. And you certainly don't care about Chadwick Boseman or his wishes. Okay? Or his brother's wishes. All right? Chadwick Boseman put his energy into T'Challa for a reason, all right? And that reason was so that whoever picked up the mantle, whether it was him who continued the character or someone else who picked up the mantle, that character would maintain their importance. You understand that? All right? So, going into Black Panther Wakanda Forever, all right, going into that, and all of a sudden, T'Challa getting killed off, what it really does, it sets a bad tone for the movie. All right, Angela Bassett's talking about they've already had 5 scripts for the film, and they're going on the 6th one. All right, that really just tells me, in my opinion, that really tells me that the movie is not going to work without T'Challa in it. Let's be honest. Whatever they're trying to do, whether they're trying to gender swap the mantle, and yes, in the comic books, sure, it becomes a Black Panther, but for a very limited time. All right, it's not a permanent move. All right, that mantle goes right back to. In fact, they do become Black Panther at the same time. They do share the Black Panther mantle. All right, when Shuri becomes a Black Panther. All right, there are times when T'Challa and Shuri are Black Panthers together. All right. Now, would I like to see that? Yes, I would. But not at the expense of killing off T'Challa. You understand? All right? It really seems like what these pseudo fans are trying to do is trying to push this supposed woke agenda by getting rid of T'Challa. And it's really a Willie Lynch tactic if you really think about it. Okay? Getting rid of the black man so that the black woman can be elevated. Okay? The black woman can be elevated without getting rid of the black man. And she doesn't have to be elevated over the black man. Okay? That's a Willie Lynch tactic. Read the Willie Lynch letter, you'll know what I'm talking about. For those of you who have read the Willie Lynch letter, you will know what I'm talking about. Okay? This is basically Willie Lynch on film. If they killed T'Challa just to give the Black Panther mantle to a female in the second movie. Alright? It's not cool. Alright? And those of you, I mean, really, Kevin Feige and Ryan Coogler, now really, I'm really going to get on Kevin Feige, alright? Kevin Feige, I know what you're up to. I know what agenda you're trying to push. You're trying to push the feminist agenda onto the MCU. That's really what you're aiming to do with Black Panther. If you kill out T'Challa and have Shuri or Nakia take the mantle, right? To go up against Namor, played by Tenoch Huerta, right? What you're really saying subliminally is that a black man cannot lead a nation. A black man is not worthy to lead a nation. So you have to get the strong black woman to go ahead and do it. Let's be honest. That's really what you're trying to do. And you're really trying to discourage young black boys and black men who look up to T'Challa. While at the same time elevating the ego of our sisters. Alright? Now, the woman can be elevated without getting rid of the black male lead. You understand? They can be elevated, but they don't have to be elevated, and it shouldn't be elevated above the black male lead. Yes, you can give them a more prominent role. You give them more prominent roles, but at the same time, do not get rid of the black male lead. Alright? T'Challa is an established character. Alright? So just getting rid of him just to have a female character take his mantle. Female characters that haven't been built up yet take the mantle, or just have some random guy take the Black Panther mantle. It doesn't make sense. The fact that there are 5 scripts already just shows that it's not going to work. Alright? And those of you who say that T'Challa cannot be recast or shouldn't be recast, what you're really saying is that Chadwick Boseman is the only good black male actor out there. Which is false. Chadwick Boseman, much love to him, great iconic black male actor. Alright? But there are others out there too. There's John David Washington, there's Elon Noel. There are many others. Many others. Alright? That can take the role of Black Panther. And for those of you who feel that John David Washington is too short, well, there's Elon Noel. He's very similar to Chadwick Boseman anyway. So I really don't see what the issue is. I mean, it's really that it's the Hollywood agenda infiltrating Black Panther. All right? And really, I mean, if they're not going to recast, it's just better that they don't do Black Panther Wakanda Forever at all. Just leave it alone at Black Panther. Talk about T'Challa in the background. Have some clips of Chadwick Boseman saying he's taking care of things in Wakanda, and let that be it. And have him sometimes show up in full uniform. Have him make cameo appearances in his Black Panther outfit, in his Black Panther superhero outfit, right? And let that be it. But don't try to make a whole movie without the lead character. It's just not going to work. It's not going to work with Batman. It's not going to work with Superman. It's not even going to work with Spider-Man. Okay, even in the game Spider-Man Miles Morales, guess what? Peter Parker is still present and alive. Even in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Peter Parker is still present and alive. Even though the movie and the game are about Miles Morales, Peter Parker is still there. Alright? So, that's my question. How does not recasting T'Challa honor Chadwick Boseman? Because actually, it's really the opposite. Recasting T'Challa honors Chadwick Boseman because it continues the work that he started. It continues the legacy, the on-film legacy that he started. Is that understood? I'm SynClaiR the Wolf. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right?